Athletes grow up seeing their favorite players in commercials and ads. That makes it an exciting opportunity when they're asked if they'd like to become the face of a company as well.
Here we go. 180. Dot. Here we go. Dot. Here we go. Here we go. Dot. Let's get set. Dot. Gun, gun. Dot, dot.
and gentlemen, here are the Ravens.
On the Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. These guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. Facing off against him, head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His side chosen to host our final Thanksgiving game this season. Bengals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution. More than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
First carry here for the rookie out of Washington State. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the well again. We won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Right, 80.
On third down, here's Burrow. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series. Bengals and their running back about to get back to work. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game.
Here we go. Can.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there. You can put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
The Bengals and this running back headed back out for a new series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Burrow now on first down. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Plowing up the middle. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40. And that brings up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80.
Another carry for him. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a...
Bengals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He completes it in traffic. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Get set. Hey, can't.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This one falls incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready?
It's now 2nd and 10.
Gun. Back.
Right up the gut. The 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Ready?
They give it to him again. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Bengals back out on offense. They were running back headed out once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Here we go. Right 80. Ready, touch.
Burrow on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. Makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First down, Bengals.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. And it's the Bengals. Backed up a mile here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Get set.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. All set now. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Defense showing blitz. Burrow. That one's cut along one sideline. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Bengals, and this running back headed back out for a new series. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead.
Here we go. Ready?
On 1st down, they'll run. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Hand off on second and short. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80.
Here's the handoff. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Catch made. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
14 yards.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Hand off to the back. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Let's get set. Right 80. Right hot. Hot.
Burrow setting the throw. He dodged the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down from the 31.
A gain of 7.
Gun.
First
Stop.
down, Cincinnati.
Can. Stop.
Burrow now against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. Right 80.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12.
Right 80. Right hot.
Burrow to the air now. Caught by McLaughlin. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Air it out on third. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this. The Bengals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14.
Here we go. Right 80.
They'll run here on first down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
It's just set. Right 80. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Catch made underneath by that. after he takes it to the 45. With a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
11. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go.
Brings up second and
180.
at the 47-yard line.
Burrow. Brought in. And this one does not go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Hits his running back. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Here's the second and 10.
Here we go.
At the 35-yard line.
180.
Again, it's Burrow. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's get set. 180.
Going back, it's the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Gun. Cut. 180. Cut.
Here's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. 180. Cut.
Desperation time here. Finds him over the middle. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Hey, can. Stop.
Here we go. this on fourth down. That one connects. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
These fourth down plays are...
Bengals back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bengals gotta score in a hurry. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's first and 10. To throw again. It's Burrow. Higgins downfield. And he has it. The tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And before we step away, Brock, you and I were talking about this last night at dinner, and I just want everyone to know the chance to play on this day in an NFL game and to win this game, how is it viewed and valued by the guys out there?
It really is different. I mean, it feels like a primetime game, but you know, especially if you love football, you've watched this game as a kid growing up. And then you go play a Turkey Bowl game in your backyard, so it is extra special. And to win it makes it that much sweeter.
Let's get set. Wide 80. Wide shot. Shot. Gun, gun. Shot, shot. Here we go. Shot. Here we go, here we go. Shot. Here we go. Shot. Here we go, here we go. Shot. Here we go. Shot. Let's get set. Shot. Gun, gun. Shot, shot. Here we go. Shot. Here we go, here we go. Shot. Here we go. Shot. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Shot. Let's get set. Shot.
for Cincinnati.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff
Seen the football quite a bit here in this first half. Such an integral part of this offense. We'll start this next drive. 1st and 10.
On one, ready? Gun, gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Shot.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. They work forward to the 40-yard line. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. A gain there of 15. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you
Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do. Look there at the first quarter numbers, and now trying to add to those as this next drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Stop.
They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and
Ready?
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. A huge play there for the Bengals.
that's good.
And even 30 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
A gain of 29 yards. And a Bengal first down.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Here we go, here we go.
15-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches.
Right,
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Had the short touchdown run on their last possession. They'll try to finish off with points one more time as they begin with 1st down.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Drive will start on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But The problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. See the numbers here in the first half, and now time to build on those as this drive begins with 1st down.
Here we go. Stop.
No turning. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. But this is taken in by a teammate. 2nd down, they need 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And Bengals offense ready to get back to work. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. You don't decide to go for it on 4th down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on 4th down on 4th down. They knew they were going for it on 4th down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need 4th down, I had it. So I don't need to get it all on 2nd, all on 3rd. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
Bengals offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10.
On point, ready? Get set. 180.
Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
That's going to wind up incomplete. There's not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
And in the Bengals offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
On 1, ready? Here we go. 180.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
13 yards. First down, Bengals.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On first down, Burrow to the left side, caught by Chase. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Here we go.
At their
40-yard
line.
Now a handoff, running right. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
On one, ready? Let's get set. Can. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Cincinnati.
They go play action for Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? Right up. Stop.
Driver right side this time. He'll push forward for about a yard. T.J. Sanders there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Right 80. Right.
Burrow to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On one, right?
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Right it.
Handoff here, up the middle.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Right it. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they had responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second down, Burrow. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
180.
Now a give up the middle. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Out now, the Cincinnati offense is going to get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run. He'll turn the left side now. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can.
To throw is Burrow. That is intercepted. Picked up by Matt Milano. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Offense starting to try out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Here we go.
Burrow here on second down. That's complete to all the tight ends. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Now, Burrow. Throw on the move is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Gotta have it, 4th and 4.
Here we go. Shot. 180. 180. Shot.
They'll drop to throw. Complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
Gun. Got. 180. Got.
Throwing is Burrow. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Now, Burrow. Escaping to his left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner.
Here we go.
Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Burrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. The field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
On 2, ready? Let's get set. Right 80. Right touch. Got.
Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
Cincinnati.
What a throw right there. You find yourself down here, Mike. You're in position where you definitely can get the ball in the end zone. That's critical. Anytime the last play of the game, just give yourself a chance. And somehow, with all those bodies, he finds the open man, and that's a game winner.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They were able to handle the elements. They're going to wind up victorious here in the snow.